Good morning, everyone. Happy Hump Day. Today is Wednesday. I'm glad I'm able to come back on today. We're going to talk on the subject of unforgiveness. Um, a lot of people are walking around with a lot of unforgiveness in their lives, and they struggle mentally and even physical um, results from walking around years and years with the spirit of unforgiveness attached to their lives. And it can bring on mental illness, it can bring on physical illnesses, and it doesn't hurt the other person as much as it hurts you. I think a lot of people like to hold on to unforgiveness because in their mind they're thinking, oh, I'm going to punish them for what they did. You don't know what they did to me. I will never forgive them. Well, let me tell you something. God is very serious about unforgiveness. And if we have the spirit of unforgiveness, we can't even get a prayer through to God and ask Him to forgive us. And we know we come short every day, all of us. None of us are perfect, because if we were, we still wouldn't be down here walking around. Some of you need to call someone today, and you need to tell them that you forgive them. Not for them, but for you, because you're pushing your unforgiveness down with other things that suppress it for a little while, but it always resurfaces because you haven't really decided to let it go. You have to let it go and let God heal you in that place of unforgiveness. No, we do not know what they did. We may not understand what they did, but we know that God is a forgiving God. And if He forgives, we have to have that same mindset, and we have to forgive others. Please don't hold on to a spirit of unforgiveness, because it doesn't damage the other person. Who gets damaged? You, because you're the one that's filtering those feelings and not letting them go. So my advice to you today, get that phone, write that letter, make that contact. And even if the person's not no longer living and they've gone on, you can still forgive them. Even if they're buried and you'll never see them walk the earth again, you can still have the spirit of forgiveness and you can let it go. So it's really up to you. Do you want to continue your life miserable, hurt, despondent? People looking at you like, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? I don't understand why you keep acting like you acting. Why are you all over the top? Because of that spirit of unforgiveness. And then we want to go to God. And when we mess up, we want to be forgiven. But when it's time for us to forgive, we just going to hold on to it. It don't work like that. So my advice to you today, get that pen out, write that letter. I know we're social distancing right now. We can't really physically go and touch and talk to people. We're wearing masks in public. But there is ways you can still go and rectify the spirit of unforgiveness by contacting that person and letting them know that even though you hurt me and you violated me or whatever it was that happened, the divorce, the husband that didn't do you right, the wayward child that went off and got all messed up, that you had high hopes for, your neighbor that parks in your parking spot, the person that cut you off on the highway, whatever the situation is, you have the power to forgive, and it's up to you if you want to forgive or not. So this is another segment of Deborah's Quiet Corner, and I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday, and I hope you let that unforgiveness go, because if you don't, you can't even go to God and give forgiveness when you mess up. So be careful how long you let that stuff fester in your life and how long it is you want to go before you let it go. All right. Peace out. I'll be back. Deborah's Quiet Corner. Informative, love, peace, and a whole lot of information. Have a good day. Bye.